Welcome back, everyone. I see, I see that we changed a bit of the setup, and it's actually apparently working now, randomly. Not entirely sure, but we were playing around with some of the YouTube settings and the OBS settings and whatnot, and yeah, things are better. Want to say it's better? Seems smoother. Um, Yeah, not really sure, but we are. You guys asked for it, and we're attempting it out anyways. We're multi-streaming on YouTube still, and on Twitch right now. So, anybody watching over on the Twitch side, it's a fairly well. I had a channel before, I just never did anything with it. So now we're upgrading it a bit. So if you could hit that follow button. There is no subscribe button yet, but if you come hang out and make sure that you do a little effort. What balls was I doing before it's winter? What were we doing? I think we were switching out industry. I know that. Well, we were doing that. I know that we were doing that. We did the milk run. We did the milk run. We have no milk. There is a ton of slurry. Look at the slurry that we have. I guess we could get rid of some of the slurry. Like this is my milk truck. The other one is. Can I? Oh yes, we started apple trees. That's cool. That's fun. Yes, the fertilizer we can. The slurry is 1700, so we can fill up a little bit there, but not much. Like we're kind of trapped by that. Alright, well, one poo wagon's in the way there. So, I think what we'll do, as sort of a starter, is we'll take some sloppy, wet, slimy poo, go down to the seed mill, and we'll make it into fertilizer. And then after that, whatever's left, trucking-wise, I guess we'll take it to the biomass plant. It will produce power with it. I was going, where's the rail line? Yeah, it's back on the other one. I know the biogas plant can take a bit, and it will actually use a fair bit as well. Excuse me, sir. I'm making the old truck go in the ditch. It's supposed to be 50. Oh, well, I tried doing it. Try it. To keep it at 50 is almost. There we go. Nope. Yep. Nope. No such thing as feathering the gas in this game. I still don't know how I feel about having an automatic truck. I would still be hitting the dead pedal every time or where the clutch is. I want to unload here. I want to load here. Yes, thank you. I honestly don't know how much I can put in here, so it's going to be magic. I can put 22,000 out of 57. Okay. So let's haul this sucker out here and take the seed mill first. We'll top that up, then we'll sell the rest at the biogas. I could always haul a load up and sell it. And I don't even know how much slurry I've got in the other one. do like the tanker. It's actually kind of nice. And I haven't figured out the panels yet for the whole Twitch side, so bear with me on that one. We are working towards it. I'll need to get the links figured out for that. We'd have a couple of them figured, but we need to get the rest of them on there. So that you guys can go to the YouTube side and vice versa. The blind spot mirror sort of works. Oh, looks better on that side. Alright. Might have to make another approach. Because right now we're all just sort of migrating into this one. Alright, we will just back into here. It won't take much. It didn't. It took 3,000. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, but I would guess it is. I know I'll make a decent little cash job with that. It doesn't seem like much. It really doesn't, but it does. It adds up. And the road crew that put that crossing in needs to do a little work. You know, it seems like it's so far away, but it isn't. I know it isn't. Now, I gotta see. Alright, we'll just drive right ahead. We did do a roadway thing for here. So we'll just dump that there. And it's just about full. Kind of begs a question though. Not that it's a major question at all, but where is it here? Ah, slurry. Actually, we could put more in here. We could put a lot more in. So yeah, we're selling the electricity. We can make 100,000 kilowatts. Methane in digest. I don't know if there's actually anybody else that takes it other than that. If you were slurry, where would you hide? There we are. Seed fertilizer plant, yes, well, that's one smashed. Biogas and crude oil purchase point. So I mean, if we did want to sell it. I don't actually know. I have to look now. Is there a price on the power? There is on the apple juice. That's $2,300 at the Viking Horde. That's actually decent. Straight apples too. We could also sell at the Viking Horde for $1,100. Not seeing a price for it. I guess we're just selling direct for whatever potential it could be. Alright, so let's take a look at those cows again. We still got 32, so we can take one load out of there. And then these guys, 40,000. So it looks like we're hauling poo. I mean, in theory, what I could do too is the big slurry tank. I could drop it off there, and we could use. I could just leave that one. We could just use that for fertilizer when we need it. I know we have the other plant, and we could use the pellets, but we could also buy the other rig and put it in. Truck seems to be settling. Yep. I have to say the slurry was a bit heavy. Alright, so we'll just straight dump this in the biogas. That guy's turning my way, but that's fine. I'll just ziggy zaggy. I put one tree up here because I made it sort of feel good situation here. Still do have some straw that we could get rid of. Yeah, I don't think that actually shows a price on it either. Nope. Nope, 1 methane. But we are making power. Like, we're at 186 kilowatt hours. And 41,000 there. Yeah, I was gonna make this into the little apple tree and whatnot too, but we did it over on the other part. So there, we cleaned that out. I guess what we could also do too, if we were really bored, is we could move the grain from the bins on the south farm up to here and get them planted, more or less. I feel like I have stuff everywhere again. But yeah, we could move some. Because this is sorghum. I think I got sorghum down the other one. Just because the amounts that we have. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe that might be it. We do have a bit of barley and stuff. Got tons of soybeans, but the problem with that is there's no good price for it right now, so I mean there's no point in selling it. A bad price for oats. Also not a bad price for barley. But I just want to plant. I just want to plant more stuff. The apples are a good price too. I haul this loom again? I think this loom again is a... I want to say it's pesticide. Apparently. Apparently I cannot get rid of it. Nobody wants it. Yeah, the herbicide. I guess it's not pesticide, is it? It's herbicide. Herbicide. Herbert's. I know, Herbert has made a debut. I still do need to do some work with settings on this side. Okay, that all looks good. Okay, none of that actually makes that much difference, so that does not help me much. Loading. Thinking about loading. Yeehaw! Reloading. Here we go. Blink. Literally working in the background. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's a little fishy. Let's see if I can. Scaling. Apparently it's not set up right. Hang on, let's see. 1920 by 1080, yep. That's the one I want. After any full-size screen, yeah. We're gonna do it like this. There we go. Why'd it go scaling to that again? Yeah, you guys aren't seeing the whole thing. That's the problem. Out of curiosity, what are we sitting at here? The other side of it. Yeah, you guys are only seeing a portion of it. That's not good. Let's see here. Beam capture properties. Applicable hook rate. See, that window's fine. Okay, it's that one that needs to be resized here. There we go. Let me know what you guys think on that. Yep, that's better. Hey, now we're cooking with gas. I just wonder why it was so out of whack. It's because my setup was different. See, the funny things is the YouTube's. Oh no, no, the YouTube side was still a bit glitched too. Okay. Okay. That's fine there. Okay, got that one to connect. It's all the work in the background. Well, actually, just might as well put you guys like that for now. Okay. We're all good on that stuff. Okay, that stuff linked. So we're good there. So basically the only thing I really want to do at some point is set up a okay. Alright, I think for the most part it's better now. I think. We cleaned a few things up anyways. Alright, so that's working pretty good. So while I'm thinking of it, I will have to say this because, well, I have to. We are sponsored by Razer. If you want to upgrade your setup today, make sure to click the link on the YouTube side and, well, be on Twitch side in a moment once it decides to pop up here in the chat window. And of course, if you don't know who Razer is, which is weird because, like, how don't you at this point? They have a lot of really good gear to upgrade your system. Everything from keyboards, mice, headsets, even on the laptop. You can get a laptop through these guys. They're actually quite good. So make sure, if you want to upgrade your setup, to check out that link. And of course, many thanks to Razor for sponsoring the stream. Much appreciated. And we'll also go right back now that we've figured out some of the problems. Oh yes, and I should also do the other plug too while I'm at it. Plug? What plug? Is there a plug? Yes there is. And if you want to donate, I will eventually get the donate button working on the other side as well. And that, of course, is that. So if you guys want to check it out, give a little bit, give a lot. Don't matter. Every little bit helps. And every little bit is appreciated. Appreciated? Yes, I speak good English sometimes. Not really. Well, it's 11 o'clock in the afternoon. What do we do? Boing. I think we go in for a nap. That's what we do. Yep. 8 o'clock till tomorrow morning. See what magic happens. We're trying to get past winter so we actually can do something constructive with our time. That's what we really want. What magic? Ooh, I made some good cash. I mean, we still have 46,000 down, but we made good cash. Animals. We're going to have to haul some freaking chickens here soon. We are getting an abundance of chickens. Holsteins, everything looks good on this side yet. Milk, we're 3,500, 14,000 for the slurry. And these guys are looking good, well fed. Got a bit of wool. These guys have a little bit of wool too, and they're nicely fed. How about you guys? Shrouds looking good. Productivity and milk, well, they're not really milk cows, they're eating cows. They're made for the dairy, or not the dairy, crap. They're made for the meat shop. Well, we still got quite a bit of food. Reproduction there starting to come up. No contracts, obviously. Slurry, we're getting low, but I think that's what made our cash the last time. Chicken's still being produced. Well, I do have a bit of strawberries and stuff. I thought it was selling most of it, but what are we doing here? We got 2,000 butter and 1,000 cheese and chocolate we could get rid of. Bob is getting low, but we have over 1,000, so we could do a little swapping action going on there. Beer, we've got 1,000 of each, basically. So we could sell some stuff of that. Their apple production they have not had any distribution. We are also not storing any apples, which is what I really wanted to have, is that. So we gotta figure out the apples. Yeah, let's this truck will work. Let's hop over there and see. No, maybe not. I started that one, but maybe the pickup truck with the flat deck is a better option. I don't know. Can I? I hit the wrong button, by the way. Oop. That was the right one that I wanted. There's the locomotives, which we might need. We might need it. Yeah. Can I spawn? Yes. Okay, so they're supposed to be distributing, but that's fine if they don't. let's go take a look to see what kind of apples we have. I would imagine we got quite a few, but really? Really? Yeah, kind of looks like we do. We want any. Oh, we got a few apples on here already. Oh, we have 7,000 apples. This should get us something. And there we go. So now, if we look at the production for our apples, we should actually have something. Where's that bloody thing? There it is. We have 7,000 apples. Let's us do this. So we want to activate apple juice because I don't need anything other than water and apples to make apple juice. And then I think wasn't it the? I think it was Big North, or not Big North, the Viking Horde that sells it. Yeah, it does. 2,351 per 1,000. That's pretty good. And digest is 58. Mini biogas, manure. Not manure, no. Not manure, no. So yeah, we can just let that be. Guess what we could do is figure out what we want to sell again. Is it? I mean, haul it to the Viking Horde. We want butter. Viking Horde is close to the best one. Drunken Vikings is actually both the best. It's going down. Cheese. 33.50. North Market. Blumengar exports actually the highest. Clothes. Viking Horde is the best one. I think we just haul it to the Viking Horde. Honey. Viking Crunch cereal. I forgot that. We could haul it there. Bigger production and all that. Viking Horde is actually really good for that. Chocolate. Viking Horde. Alright, that basically sums that up. But we'll, I think what we'll do is we'll zoom down first, and we will, we'll move some fabric over to, Bob's Needles. I've driven my pickup truck in a little while. Okay, so let's go back into our production here. Let's not close, but we want to fabric. We want to spawn. Control left shift R. It has been enabled. It has been enabled, but that doesn't mean anything. I do believe. My neighbor's spraying. So yeah, we'll burn down over here. He'll burn down over here. Don't you see? Oh, I might as well. Here now, I say, boy. Let's spawn 2 pallets of that, 1 pallet of that, and 1 pallet of that. While I'm here. Might as well. Going past it anyways. Then we'll spawn the clothes from Bob's. I mean, all total, we're probably sitting at between 10 and 20. Especially when you consider a full pallet of clothes is 13, so. Oh, there's Bob's. Alright, so Bob's Needles. We would like to spawn a full pallet, please. That's good earnings. Alright, let's go off to the farm now. I don't think I could spawn milk jugs. That'd be kind of cool if I could, but we do almost have. Oh, we do have a full pallet of that. Okay. Yeah, okay. We got the cereal too, don't we? I've already got 1,600, but what was the price of that again? If I can crunch. Well, cereal itself is worth a lot more than what the honey is. So I think we'll sell that up. Obviously the Viking Horde doesn't do anything with it, but we might as well haul it. Same with the eggs. Eggs are my little gold mine. Now, I know the meat market sells my chicken meat, but I'm curious because apparently the Viking Horde does a lot of other things too. Actually, it does. Central Meat Sales is up there, but how much chicken do we have? 6,000. And pig food. Can I spawn pig food? No. Apparently I can't. I can distribute it, but I can't sell it. That's unfortunate. I do have some lamb. Not very much, but I do have some lamb. I must have sold some of my lamb the last time. Oh, I was gonna look and see what the price of eggs was. So yeah, we're 46,000 down, but price of egg. Market stall 3,000. We can't beat that. We will sell the eggs still at the market stall. As much as I'd like to haul it up, just for hauling it up purposes, we're just yeah, not worth it. Almost missed this intersection, I don't know how many times. This will be a nice little payday with the eggs that we have. Price is going up pretty good. So that alone, 16,000. So we only have 30,000 left. Now this stuff I could, but I'll bring it. I'll do it the loading area here for the railway. Let's find the appropriate equipment for that. I mean, that is. Should use the road train though. Yes, it is. We still have freaking cotton in here that we can't do anything with. Apparently we can't sell it, but I wonder if I can offload it. Will it let me offload it? Yep. Okay, cool. Because it doesn't take. Nope. It does not, so we'll just kick these over here. You know what? I have a forklift here. Could be way easier just to use the forklift to haul it to frickin' blooming cart. By the power of Grayskull, I shall spear you. Boink. Oh, that is heavy. But again, we can get rid of some of this. I mean, we got it out of there finally, so we can get other stuff in. Missed the tree, that's good. Did I overshoot? I did. Whoops. Alright, let's hold it back over here. Oh, I only sold that side of it. Okay. There we go. Okay, $20,000 a bale. That's worth it. We'll actually be in the friggin' black for the first time in a long time. When was the last time? Oh, it was not far ago. October. Sold a ton of bales. We'll sell these 2 bales and we'll take the train and we'll go load up that stuff. I'll use this to move I was gonna say onions, and that ain't right, and then I was gonna say tomatoes, but it's also not right. Where is it? There it is. The forklift to move it over to cereal. Because face it, cereal is worth an awful lot more than what the honey normally would be. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with the other pricing. I've also apparently other forks there. Oh, I wonder if they were sitting on the forklift. I just want to move them out of the way. There we go. So now we are actually in the black again, which isn't bad because the end of this today basically is the end of December, and the end of December puts me in a different league. So we haven't actually sold any biogas, supposedly, even though I'm pretty sure we have. You know, I guess instead of going across the ditch, I could just use the... There we go. A bit lumpy dumpy over here. Alright. Off and running. Can't go too fast through here. My track work is not that good. That's the problem. Yep, so far looks good. We're turning, so Car is still behind me. Car is still behind me, so that's a win. Okay, now we pick up speed through everything. For a second there, I thought that said had a Toyota badge, and went, what? There's no Toyota parts in this. Ugh. I just like the railway option for this. Car still behind me. Car still behind me. Alright, we'll idle down because this is a tight corner. Like I said, some of my track work is something to be desirable. I do believe my spruce tree is growing into the way. It's still pretty cool having this. I think we have everything. I think. I do have a fair bit of strawberries that we have not done anything with. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at the beer stuff, wasn't I? I think there's only one place to sell my beer. The Viking Horde will take it. I do declare. Alright, I think we'll haul up some beer too. I didn't actually look to see what the price on all of it was. $27.80, $27.56, $45, and $19. Almost 2,000. About 150 less, but I mean, I'm not gonna nitpick. Spawn items, 216. I can only do 5. What's really funny is this is one of my first original industries that I had. So it's only 4 I can do at a time. Spawn. 3. Hate the fact that I have to do it like that. It will be a good load. 100%. But that's the locomotive can handle it. But actually tell me everything that's in it. Alright, so we got one more to do with the other one. So we want to spawn one more with you. Whoopsies. Overshot that one a bit. We want to do 3 with him. Might actually just want to do 3 of them. Yeah, that's fine. And then we want to do 4 of them. And then we shall go up and sell and move the honey, because apparently it doesn't sell honey at the horde. It's the one thing they don't take. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly also check everything. So there we go, we have full, well we don't. This thing takes a lot more than that, but just doing the be right back thing real quick. Doink. Okay. We want to hit that up. We want to go and sell up the horde. Ooh. Everyone see that one? Oh, it was close. Let's hop in a little bit. We're just gonna take our time. Take our sweet time, I'm telling you, sweet, sweet time. Still a little hoppy there. Once we get back onto the straight, though, we'll be able to fly a lot more. Alright. I really was careful on that corner, because I've dumped it I don't know how many times. Now we can move. Off and running, off and running. So this should also be a pretty nice little chunk of change. Well, it's going backwards. Yeah, serial is what we really want to work towards. Let's see anything else mass producing. Need to ramp up the speed a little bit more. Get her there. There we go. So the biggest thing is what is the cost of cereal, because I'm pretty sure it's quite a bit more. Yeah, 43. It'd be nice to actually start harvesting stuff again. We gotta seed a pile yet. Alright. Just about there. Like I said, then we'll just pull ahead. We'll move the 1600 honey again. We'll just move that down. And yeah, move it to the cereal. And we have 32. We're getting pretty close to being efficient then. I suspect this is probably going to be like 30, maybe 40,000 just alone. Alright, just casually backing up. And yes, I am being very careful right now. I feel like getting abandoned and stuck. Alright, let's take a look here. There we go, things are starting to... Well, that's 33,000. About 34,000 total. So that puts our numbers, should put our numbers actually pretty healthy for this month. Yeah, 49,000 is way better than being 222,000 down. Realistically, we're not down at all thanks to October though. We're actually in the positive, so that's good. We're doing good. I'm gonna pull this locomotive ahead and we can zoom around here. Actually, let's change it to the right side. Let's back up again. Oh, can't unload here. Okay. Well, darn. Bam. Oh, there's a bunch of broken jars. You know what? I'm just gonna carry him over. Not that far of a walk. I doubt this is gonna work out in my favor. Oh, went to the moon. Don't always go to the moon, but when I do, I like to get some pretty good hang time. There's 2,400. Just half side easier to walk back and forth. Don't. Well, that worked swimmingly well. Now this is working. Just gotta be gentle. There we go. How is it missing 1 liter? Did I break one? So that's good. Cereal's got a thing. I guess what we could do... Oops. One of these is right. To make a cereal, you need honey, raisins, oats, and corn. So you basically need them all. Wait, I have the oats. I do not have raisins, and I do not have corn. But how much to buy? 1,300. You never know. Somebody else could dump stuff in, which would help. It would actually greatly help. Lizard, 50-foot boxcar. Lizard shit. Fuck. I put a big ass barn over here too, just for storage if I needed to. Which I might sometime, I don't know. I do have a small planter here too. I think it might take me a little while to plant this field if I was planting. Season wise, January I'm not seeding, but cotton I can start seeding in February. And then it's March, that's the big one. Because I already got my canola in, and I got my wheat in, so that's what I've mixed. So I've got 3 fields left, so that would probably end up being my soybeans if I so desire, which I think I will, and sorghum, and maybe oats. I think that's what I was planning on. I think that's what I was going for. But I think... Oh look, I can look at my feet. I don't have feet. Oh no. Where'd my feet go? I think I'll wander over to the house here. And we'll sleep away December. Slept away December and actually ended up making even more. We're already 7,000 up right now for sold products. Isn't bad. Yeah, we're 63,000 there, so that's not bad. Still no contracts. Still not making cereal. Seeds, it looks like I'm basically out. I could buy some and get operation, but I do have some there. We're just about out of slurry. I made us quite a bit though. Chicken, we are sitting at 8,000, so we have 2 boxes, I should say. Butter, we have 1. Bob's Needles is still in production. Barley and everything. Beer is doing good. You guys have... Oh, it is actually distributing now. Okay, cool. So that must mean it's distributing here now. Ooh, we've got quite a bit of apple juice. Okay. We can't really sell or do too much with anything else right now, but let's just quickly take a gander. Apple juice. Viking Horde at 2,400, but it's going down a bit. 2036. I mean, anything over 2,000 is good because that's 8,000 a box or a pallet. And I have 2, so that could be like $16,000, right? That's decent. Let's take a look at the animals. We have a pile of new ones. We have 490 more chickens. We need to start moving stuff. We have a pile. We have 27 lambs. We do not have any Holsteins yet, but we also have 38 lambs. Which the small lambs are what I'm going to be moving. So I think that's what we'll start doing, is we'll start moving stuff. But the biggest thing is I need to find the right truck. It's snowing pretty good out here. Is this my truck? Yeah, this is my truck. The Holsteins, no, that's just goes straight to milk production. But 38 plus 27. That's a decent amount. So 27 plus 38 is, yeah, 65. We have 65 animals we can get rid of fairly soon. I'm going to get rid of about 540 birds. Came in the wrong way. Alright, let's see if we can. I like that, I'm not. Well, the post didn't need to be there. We'll go around the post this way. There we go. Alright, well that's quasi better. That was a more effort than needed to be. Alright, we shall back up. So yeah, we've got a ton of birds to move, about 590 birds. We'll let the lambs grow up a bit before we actually move them. That's sort of my plan. Okay. You have to be careful on those corners. You could just plow right into it. Oh yeah, they're pretty full. Crap that we have wool. I mean that's kind of good, but we have a bit of wool. I should have come in the other way. I see my mistake now. Apparently it's constantly snowing. Alright. Let's get rid of... I'll get rid of these ones. Okay, those ones are gone. Okay, those ones are gone. just full of birds. Where we can only move 180 at a time. Turn, turn, turn. I will be right back after these moments. And I'm back. Oh, apparently it snowed while I was away. Like a lot. Nothing like speeding in a snowstorm, huh? December? Not a lick. January? Lots. Okay, we'll pull in here. Nope, missed. There we go. Alright, so we'll move to production. Move to production. And move them to production. There we go. Alright. Off to pick up another load. I mean, yes, we have. Oops, might be a tad bit icy. We do have about 2,000 birds, but even if I get rid of like 360 for now, that makes a difference. It keeps production up, right? So I have good production. Or that's my plan, anyways. Excuse me. Okay, a bit of snow as I slide around. I feel like I might actually have to bring my tractor out and, or the big loader. Where is the big loader? Is it over here or is it over there? Can't remember where my big loader is. Yep, right in the ditch because she is slick. Yeah, I might have to make a path. We'll do it this way this time. And yeah, I'm aware I'm getting rid of some of my good production chickens, but am I? Yep, my big loader is here. Kinda getting stuck in snow, so let's sort of, I don't know, make a path. Be able to go down and back with it. Guess once the bucket is basically full, it don't want to move much anymore, does it? All I want to do is move some chickens. Oh yeah, right. Stupid pavement had a doop-de-doop in it. So yeah, the bucket is full and we're just pushing even bigger. At this point in time, we're just basically plowing snow. Sure, what friggin' edge I hit there? I hit something. Hit something again. You don't have access to this land. But I do have access to the others, so there we go. Oop, 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 oop. Slide, slide, slide. Oh yes, honk your horn. That's great. That's lovely. At least I'm pushing snow for you, idiots. Well, so it's bouncing me though. A little difficult. I have quite the line of traffic behind me. Alright, this is my land. So I'm just gonna push this off to the side here. Let the traffic go by. And I think that actually might be it for me tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If the weather's not too terrible, I'll try to stream again. But we'll have to wait and see. If this is kind of the setup that you guys want to see more of, make sure to show the love and support by hitting the subscribe button over on the YouTube side and hitting the follow button over on the Twitch side. I know we don't normally stream on with Twitch, but it's something different, so maybe that might be something that we look into some more. So yeah, if you guys and of course remember to make sure to click the links, that is all sitting there, and we'll see everyone on the next stream. Take care, thanks for your patience, and we'll see you on the next one.